Hello, glad to see you back. Last time we tested the login service, but we left pending some things on the login form. So let me show you the problem. Let's open DevTools. And on the form, maybe you can change the type to text and enter something invalid. And we get this page with the internal server error. This is because if we come here to the login handler, in this part, we are render the login page in case of these two errors, so the user not found and username taken. Otherwise, we render this error page with the internal server error. And if we inspect the console, we have the invalid email error, but it's not being applied here. So what we're gonna do is change this. So like this, and we're gonna restart the server. And if we refresh the page, there we go, invalid email. So let's put something that is valid. And if we try with an invalid username, we get invalid username, but the input is not being shown. So this is because in the login template, here we show the username input only in the case of these two errors again. So we're gonna add an additional check. There we go. Let's restart the server. And if we refresh, now it's fixed. There are a couple of more things we can do though. So here in the handler, we are logging the error always. You can see it here. Valid email, user not found, invalid username. And these errors are stuff that we expect. So I don't want to log these kind of errors that are not really errors. So I'm gonna create a function here on the handler to wrap this and only log in case this error is internal. So to check if an error is internal, we're gonna use a package of mine. So with this package, we can create this kind of semantic errors like this one. So this is what we're gonna use. So now we can come here to the login service and we're gonna replace these errors. So for the user not found, we're gonna use not found error. For the username taken, we're gonna use the conflict error. And for this invalid, we're gonna use the invalid argument error. Like so, and we can change the var into const. And now here, there is an additional sub package in this one. If we come here to the directories, there is an HTTP errors package with these two methods. Here we can check if the error is internal. And in this case, we are gonna print the error. There we go. Now we can replace the call here. Also here, we pass the error to the form, and this can leak some internal details. So we're gonna create another function to mask this error. So if the error is internal, we're gonna mask and return an internal server error. Otherwise, we're gonna return the error as it is, like so. So here we can just mask this error. Also here we are always returning with a 400 status code. We can replace this by using this helper code error, and this is gonna return the status code for a given error. So for example, if we are using the not found error, it's gonna return the 404 status code. Invalid argument is gonna return the 422 status code. And now I realize that here, when we parse the form, we are also returning with this HTTP error. We can do the same and return the login form with error. So there we go. So let's quickly iterate over what we did. We replace the standard error by this new package. And in the handler, we can use now this HTTP errors package to check if an error is internal or no and act accordingly. So we can mask an error and we can log only internal errors too. And also we can now use the correct HTTP status code for each error. Alright, I think that's everything for this video. So in the next one, we're gonna continue and start creating the post on the social network. So make sure to leave any question down below and I'm gonna see you there. See ya.